If you're new here, welcome to the e-Business Boss channel. And if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you the different ways you can use Amazon to make money. And there are a lot of different ways. We have implemented and still do implement quite a few of these methods. So I'm hoping by sharing a few of these methods with you, it might well inspire you to take action and start your very own online business. The opportunity with Amazon in particular is huge if you know what to do. So if you are new here and you're interested in these types of videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications bell, and that way you'll be the first to know about useful videos just like this. And we're committed to dropping useful videos like this every single week. Right, let's get into today's video. So how can you make money on Amazon? A few people think there are limited ways to do this, but I can assure you that's not the case. There are probably a lot more than I'm going to run you through today, but these are some of the main ones. So in this video, we are going to cover these different methods in a little bit of detail. And I'm going to share some of our experiences using some of these methods. So these are going to include the Amazon Associates program. So this is affiliate marketing. This is where you're getting paid to drive traffic to one of Amazon's marketplaces. Then we're going to talk about Merch by Amazon, which we've been doing for quite a while. You might well have seen or be watching the print-on-demand playlist that Ed here at e-Business Boss has put out to give you guys more information on this subject. We're also going to be talking about Kindle direct publishing, which is another really easy way to make some passive income. Then we're going to talk about private label, which you may know we obviously do full-time and have done for quite a while now. We'll talk about retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and wholesale specifically. So let's start with Amazon Associates. So this is affiliate marketing, and quite a lot of people, including my family and friends, don't understand exactly what this is. And loads of people don't understand that when they're using a particular website to maybe check for product reviews, they might well be earning someone some money in the process. Which I think is great. But it's amazing how many people don't know about this. So you get paid by driving traffic to the different Amazon marketplaces. It's quite simple. First of all, you're going to need an audience. So you could do this in a number of ways. You could have a YouTube channel, a bit like we've got here. You could have a blog. You could have a Facebook group. You could have a subreddit. Lots of different ways to do it. In order to build an audience, you're going to need to provide them with useful information on a subject. The people in your audience are going to be there for a reason. Most likely is, unless you're an expert or almost a celebrity in that field, that they're coming to you because they want help or they want information on a particular topic. A bit like people subscribe here to learn more about building Amazon businesses. I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to show you a website where I couldn't even guess how much money this person's probably making through affiliate marketing. The website has almost 1 million visitors a month. But let's say you wanted to put together a camping website. So the example is we want to find the best tent for an upcoming camping trip we're organising, or that's where the visitor, that's what position they're in. So we'd build a YouTube channel or a blog, and we'd create content to help people on that topic. So, and I'm going to show you an example of this. Once we've created the content, and you can use whichever method you like, I like the organic methods, people will start coming to your website or your YouTube channel if the content's good enough. So after you've done all that, you can really sit back and enjoy what is passive income. I call it passive income, but it does require a bit of work up front. So let me jump into another screen and I'll show you guys an example of a really powerful affiliate website who are making a lot of money through the Amazon Associates program. Here we are. So this website is called themanual.com, and it's actually a huge website. It really is quite big. So using a Chrome extension I use here, so you won't really be able to see. Let me just move me out of the way. You can see here that this website is getting nearly 1 million visitors a month. That is huge. And I'll tell you why that's huge in just a moment. So the reason I think this is so clever is because not only is this person building an audience, not only are they just set to promote one product, but they are building what we in the industry would refer to as a authority website. So themanual.com as we can see here, cover a load of topics. You've got men's style, grooming, food and drink, culture, outdoors, travel. Yeah. So to find this website, I've just gone on to Google and typed in how to find the best tent. And because this article I'm showing you now has been very well optimized and is full of useful content, it's come up right near the top. So this website here is getting almost 1 million visitors a month, almost. Now, they monetize this site in a few different ways. So you'll see these banner ads. There's one here. There's another one here. They'll get paid for the amounts of clicks and conversions they get on these through probably some sort of ad network. They might well use Google AdSense directly. Yeah, it's difficult to say. But one of the main ways they'll be monetizing this particular page is on the actual links themselves. So we've come onto this website looking for the best tents for our camping trip. Now, they're giving us a summary of a few different good tents. So they're saying here, they match the time of the day, the late start 4, it's extremely easy to set up. This is the important part. So you'll see these buttons down the bottom. Now, these are 2 different affiliate networks. The one I'm talking about, which is Amazon Associates, is here. So if you look in the bottom left corner, you'll see that link, and that's got an affiliate code in. So if I was to click this page, and go through to Amazon.com. What this is going to do is, if I then go on to purchase anything on the Amazon website within, I think it's 24 hours, the person that sent me, so the owner of this website, is going to make, I mean, it depends on the category, but normally around about an 8% commission. So if I was to buy this on Amazon for $231, Amazon knows that I've come from this website makes a commission. So say it's 10%, 8%, it's around $16, $17, $18. So for what? Just having an article up, giving some people some information, and them going through and clicking it. And they recommend loads and loads of different tents, and they go up in price. You've got one here as much as £1,120. So a lot of people are going to be visiting this website on a daily basis. And even if 10 people a day were to buy through one of these links, well, even if they're only making $20 a time from this one page, that would be $200 a day from one page. And this website will have hundreds, if not thousands, of web pages. So this is affiliate marketing. They have put a load of content together. They're an authority on the subject, and they're telling us which tents we should buy. And then they're making commissions by sending us through to the Amazon marketplace. So that's one method, one I really, really like. It does take a lot of work, but it depends where your skills lie. So if you're brilliant at creating content, you're a brilliant writer, you love SEO, you love building websites, or you've got a real passion for a topic and you could read and have people write about it all day, this is probably a great option for you to make some money using Amazon. So pretty interesting. Let's jump back into the slideshow and we'll move on to the next topic. This is one I really like as well, and usually Ed, who you can see above in this thumbnail, there he is, usually talks to you guys about this topic, and that's because he runs our print-on-demand arm, if you like, here within our business. So we have been doing and selling things on merch for over a year, maybe 2 years now. Made around $3,000. This year we've really started to put more time into it, and it's already ramping up very, very quickly. I thought this is definitely a model I wanted to talk to you guys about. So again, we're using Amazon's platform. Now, currently, I believe merch is live in the .com marketplace, in England, the UK, here, and in Germany. So with this method, we're using Amazon's platform, and this is a print-on-demand business model. So we're putting out designs, people buy it, Amazon print the design and send it out to them. Pretty simple. All we need to do, number one, is create unique, in-demand designs. Now, if you want to know how you can start merch by Amazon for yourself and start making some passive income, watch the video. You can see it at the top of the screen, and Ed runs you through how to do it. It's about a 20-minute video, worth watching all the way through to the end, and he talks to you about exactly how we got started. Because you need to create designs, but you need to create designs that are trademark free. You're not infringing on anyone's copyright. They're well researched. So yeah, watch that video if you want to learn a bit more about that. 2, you'll be uploading those designs onto the merch by Amazon platform. So from there, you'll need to be creating a keyword-rich listing with the right keywords so that your designs can be found. Then you sit back, They're displayed on the Amazon marketplace, and you enjoy the passive income if they're good designs. And you can reinvest the royalties you make and scale up, create more designs, and gradually start moving through the tiers. So I think currently we're on tier 2000, probably on the brink of being tiered up. And the higher in the tiers you go, the more designs you can put onto the platform. So it is a bit of a numbers game, merch, well worth doing, especially if you've got an eye for design. So yeah, it's a very, very cool way to make money, very, very passively. So something we really, really liked. Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP as a lot of people call it. So the official definition of this is self-published ebooks and paperback for free with Kindle Direct Publishing. So that all sounds a bit confusing. Now, this has evolved slightly. So a few years back, and it's become very, very saturated now, you could create just books that just have a book cover with no content inside. So that's obviously great. So you find a market, you create whatever you'd like. Maybe you'd see here a garden journal, something to document what you're planning to do in the garden. And years ago, you wouldn't have to worry about creating anything for the inside, the interior. But that's become much more competitive over the years. So now the shift, and what I'm going to be talking to you guys today about, is low content books. This is what we're talking about here. We're talking about publishing low content books. So this is how it works. Number one, you'll need to find an underserved market. So the example I've used here is garden journal, planner and logbook. And from this point, unless you're a designer yourself, you'll have to hire someone to make a book cover. So I'll show you this listing in a moment, but you can see the front cover here on screen. You're also, because of how saturated just the plain books are, you're going to want to create the interiors for the inside, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. So there are people out there on the likes of Fiverr, Upwork, that are ready and raring to do this sort of work for you. So hire a designer, make a book cover with a cool interior, make it appealing to the target market. So do a bit of research, find out which sort of people are most likely to be buying gardening journals. Maybe people that are retired, male or female. I'm not sure which is the stronger demographic there. But once you've done that, it's very simple. You upload your book cover to the Amazon KDP platform, just like merch by Amazon, but Amazon have a Kindle Direct Publishing platform where you upload your book and the interior. So once you've done that, same again as with merch, you'd optimize the listing to include all your relevant high traffic keywords and hit publish. If the designs are good, the keyword research is right, you're going to be able to sit back and enjoy the profit, or reinvest and put out more low content books. So let me jump into another screen and I will show you guys what a KDP low content book listing looks like. Okay, so here we go. This is the garden journal planner that I was talking to you guys about. And yeah, we can see here by looking at the keeper graph, this is one that sells quite regularly. Let's have a look. We could even work out using my Helium 10 tool how much money this particular listing is making. So from this one book cover, this person's making about $431 in revenue a month. So after Amazon fees, they're going to be making a nice slice for themselves. And you can see that's one book. It's quite easy for you to build on this, especially if you find a niche where there's a real demand for these types of books. So I'll make sure I leave a link to this Chrome extension in the description below, just so you guys can use it, because you can use it for a few times for free. Let's have a look inside. So inside this book cover, it's pretty simple. We've got, your budget, a planting tracker, your wish list. It's pretty crazy actually, isn't it? Yeah, so really you can either speak to someone that's very interested in maybe having one of these for themselves, see what they'd want in there, or look at what the competition are doing and see if you can improve it. There are people out there that you can get to just come up with the designs and the interiors for you. You just have to give them a bit of guidance and do your work finding the niche up front. So Kindle Direct Publishing is a pretty cool business model, in my opinion. Let's jump back into the slideshow. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Merch by Amazon, KDP, I put them in the same box. They're both print on demand. So you upload all the designs onto the Amazon platform, and as people buy, Amazon will create, print, package and post out these products for you. That's why it's so passive, because once your listings are up, Amazon do all the heavy work, obviously for a fee, but you're going to be making quite a bit if you create the right sorts of listings. So next is a popular one, private label. It's what we do full time here and have done for some time. The process is pretty simple, and we can all really overcomplicate these things. What you can see me in the picture above, I'm holding the first product we ever sold in our old office, actually. And yeah, that was a fruit infuser water bottle. So something that sold really, really well, got us started, got us to where we're at. We don't sell it anymore because it leaked and people didn't like the fact it leaks, and I don't blame them. Like I said, this is what we do full time. Now, first of all, and the first step is to actually find in-demand products that are suitable for private label. So if you think you want to follow this business model, I would recommend watching the video you can see at the top of your screen now. So that is my bundle hunter method. So first of all, I'll show you how to find markets that aren't too competitive, and then I'll show you how you can come up with a product offering that's better than what's already out there. And I love that method. I'd love your feedback on it. So if you enjoy it, you watch it, please let me know. And if you've got any questions about it, just leave a comment. So once you've found a product and come up with a product offering that is right, you're going to need to find a reputable supplier. So we usually use Alibaba. You can use a sourcing agent. You might well find a UK or US based supplier. Yeah, however you want to do that. So step 3, you'll need to, again, create a keyword rich listing. So a lot of this depends on your keyword research process, and that's one of the most important parts of the journey, creating a listing that people are actually going to find. And if your images are good and people are clicking on it and purchasing, then Amazon is going to reward you for that. After you've done that, you're going to need to launch the product. So what we do here is we use chatbots to distribute products when we're launching. So we will use Facebook ads, Instagram ads to drive traffic to our chatbot, and the chatbot will ensure that we get, say, well, however many we need for the day, but it will ensure we get enough full price sales each day for about 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks have gone by, we'll be stuck at the top of page 1 and launch complete. We'll also use PPC to complement the launch. We will go pretty aggressive with the keywords that we want to go after. And yeah, that's the step, launching your product. So the last step, but it's almost ongoing, is finding other related products. So if you're doing private label, the chances are you want to build a brand. So find other related products that complement the other products you're selling and build your brand. Repeat the process I've outlined above and build out your business. You know, what are you waiting for? Let's move on to the next model, which we have a little bit of experience in, but not too much. So it's retail arbitrage, and this is where you are looking for opportunities outside of Amazon to purchase and then resell on Amazon for a profit. So what a lot of people do is head out to physical stores, search clearance aisles for deals, use an app to scan the product and look for demand, because you need to know that enough people are going to be buying that product. You also need to make sure there aren't too many competitors on that listing and it's not a complete race for the bottom. And with that in mind, you're going to need to make sure there is enough profit potential for you. So any of these products that you would purchase. So, you might go and purchase a load of trainers or whatever you can find down the clearance aisle. I was going to say Nike trainers, but I'm pretty sure you can't sell them on Amazon anymore, or if you do, you need approval. So that would be one thing I would say with this method. Anything you're going to sell, and the app you use should be able to tell you that, you'll need approval to make sure you don't need to be ungated to sell in that category. So Amazon's quite funny with that, and quite often the products that look really, really good, you need to be ungated for. So retail arbitrage isn't a strength of ours, but it is a great business model. It works for some people. So you purchase your suitable products. From this stage, you prep and send them into Amazon FBA. Once you've done this, Amazon FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. And it's what we do with private label. You send in all your products, and as your orders come in, Amazon will pick, pack, and post these out on your behalf. So it means you can focus on the front end of building your business, and Amazon will do all the heavy lifting. So you source your products, make sure there's enough profit and demand, send them into Amazon FBA, enjoy the profit, or reinvest into more sourcing trips to scale. Wasn't my favorite business model. We did a little bit of it, just didn't suit us. But for some people, this is great. I was speaking to a guy called Elliot on the blog the other week, and yeah, he makes a very decent secondary income selling books, which is, the retail arbitrage business model. Let's move on to the next. Online arbitrage. Now, I have put out a video on this and talked about why we no longer follow this business model. And if you want to watch that, check it out at the top. And I'm sorry if this video offends anyone, but it's just was our experience with it. So we did online arbitrage for about a year. We didn't lose money, but we didn't make as much as we'd like, really. And it just didn't really suit us. So this is what the process looks like. Number one, you look online to find deals. So you can use software for this, like Tactical Arbitrage, or manually scan. Sort all the deals you can find into a spreadsheet. From there, you're going to need to review the spreadsheet to make sure the products you're going to buy are winners. So when I say winners, I mean you're going to be able to buy that product. There's enough demand without loads of competition. And after all your fees, if you're in the UK, VAT, if you're paying VAT, you're going to be making enough profit on every one you sell. So you can use a virtual assistant or a VA to review these spreadsheets for you. You can use a VA for the whole process if you like. But get the products you want to purchase and you can make profit on. Purchase all of the products, from your different websites that you've found, and receive the products, prep, pack, and send them into Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA do have quite specific requirements when it comes to prepping and packing your things. So that's one thing to bear in mind. Make sure you read through and make sure you're prepping and packing everything in the right way, because otherwise they're not going to be able to receive them and you're going to waste a lot of money. So from this point, if you've sourced the right products, you've sent it into Amazon, you're going to be able to enjoy the profit or reinvest into more sourcing. And that way you can scale it up. I just found that I felt like we were a little bit sort of less in control, I'd say, with online arbitrage. We're constantly looking and relying on other websites offering deals that we can buy and sell them on Amazon for a profit. Long term, to me, I just think there's better, more long-term business models out there. But you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, this is perfect for me. I've got a few hours in the evening. I've got expertise in some of the things you've mentioned. It might well suit you, but not for us. So Wholesale. Now, you can see a picture in the top of the screen, and this guy, his name's Larry. He's got a YouTube channel, you might well have seen it, called Watch Me Amazon, and he is an 8-figure Amazon wholesale seller. So Wholesale, I think, is a great business model. You're going to need a little bit more cash up front from what I've read. You might need around about $10,000 to start. Might be less, don't hold me to that. But it's a business model that's been going on for years, and you're buying a particular good in bulk and selling it for a premium, in this case on Amazon. So step one, you're going to need to start building relationships with wholesalers, distributors, or brands directly. So for this, you're probably going to need, to look quite professional, have your own company website, and enough cash there to start purchasing the products that you want to purchase. So request their stock sheets. So usually they'll have spreadsheets full of potential products, and you'll need to manually review these spreadsheets or catalogs and look for the opportunity. So look for the products that have strong demand. You can make enough profit. Usually, I think, certainly from what Larry says on his channel, he likes to aim for about $5 profit per unit sold. Yeah, I think that's a guide, so don't take my word for it on that. But you're also going to need to make sure these products are going to sell. Because if you're buying a bulk of products, well, you don't want to tie all your money up in that investment and for them not to sell for, the course of a year. Because after that point, you're going to be incurring long-term storage fees. You need to be confident. So I would say before diving into wholesale, make sure you have enough confidence in the process. Make sure you know what you're doing, because it's only right that you know what you're doing before you invest your time and money into it. You need to make sure these products are right. And again, you need to make sure you're able to sell them, because some products and some categories are gated. So be aware of that. Like I say, check to see if you need approval to sell. So if you're happy with all that, purchase your products that have demand and profit potential. Receive the products. You'll have to take them all out, prep them, however you're doing it, and send them into Amazon FBA. So you're receiving a bigger bulk of products with this method, and you're prepping them, sending them into Amazon FBA, and enjoying the profits or reinvesting into more stock. Whatever you want to do. Some people have great success with it. Larry certainly looks like he has, and yeah, it's a model we like, but isn't one we've investigated further for us. Private label, it's just better suited. So there we go. Guys, if you've got any questions, just ask away below. I really hope you found this interesting. A lot of money can be made on the Amazon platform. If you're interested in building your own business, you should subscribe to our channel. You should turn on the notifications bell, because that way you're going to be the first to know about useful videos just like this. And we do drop them every week. We really do try and offer you guys value, try and teach you more about these subjects. And yeah, it's what we do with our business full time. As you can see, I'm actually in a bedroom in my house at the moment. If you've watched any of our old videos, you'll know we were previously in office number 2. We are moving to a new office, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. So Sam, one of the founders here at eBusiness Boss, has written a full article covering a lot of what I've spoken about. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, if you've got any questions, please let me know. Thanks for stopping by, guys. There'll be more videos from us here at eBusiness Boss very soon. Thanks for watching.